Eucharistic miracle. Place of the miracle. Pressac, France. Year of the miracle. 1643. The miracle occurred on Holy Thursday, 1643. After having celebrated Mass and everyone had received communion, the people of the town returned to their jobs and the priest placed the chalice back into the repository. This was near the altar dedicated to the Blessed Virgin, which had 4 pillars of wood supporting a marble slab on top of which was a corporal. Behind the altar there was a depiction of a Eucharistic scene. A veil covered the chalice and 2 large candles were lit at the foot of the repository. It was midday and the sacristan closed the door of the church. 2 hours later, those nearby noticed thick black smoke coming from the windows of the church. Since the windows had been inadvertently left open, this probably fanned the flames of the candles and accelerated the fire. The people called the sacristan to open the doors and they all entered to assess the damage. The repository and the painting were destroyed. What was left were the marble slab, the corporal and the foot of the chalice. The report would later say that almost the entire cup was transformed into drops of tin. Above what was left of the chalice there formed a bubble of tin under which the host was found completely intact, having withstood the flames and the fusion of the metal. The vicar, Simon Savage, came to the place of the miracle and carried the bubbling chalice to the main altar for all to see. The host, light red around the edges, was consumed the next morning during the divine office of Good Friday. We should remember that the liturgy back then held that only one of the consecrated hosts should be reserved in the ciborium and placed in a chalice covered by a simple veil. The abbot of Avales Limousin, François Dutheil, recorded all of the testimony and gave it to the Bishop of Poitiers, Henri-Louis Chastagnier de la Roche-Posay, who authorized the cult of the miracle with a solemn act which states, "The sacred mysteries are incomprehensible, if the splendor of grace does not illumine the spirit in order to elevate it to the highest understanding of the wondrous effects of the power of God and to obligate all men to adore Him, who is owed their adoration. The ineffable goodness of God is manifested at times in extraordinary ways, working miracles in the Church in order to confirm the Catholic faith and to confound the errors of the unfaithful spirits.